She ain't pretty, she just looks that way. Here's a quick run through. Man, talk about nailing a title of a song. I mean, she ain't pretty, she just looks that way, just says it all. I think we all know lots of girls like that. Alright, so this is a 3-chord song, mostly. It's an A, it's a D, and it's an E. Okay, so if you don't know those chords right now, just go look them up on the web, because I won't be going through all of them in a lot of detail. Starting on the A, we're going to learn that first riff. Okay. So we're basically playing the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings for this part. And you're strumming every one like this. And we're just moving our ring finger here to the 4th fret of the 4th string, and then the 5th fret of the 4th string, and then back to the 4th fret. Okay, faster. Then we're going to the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and just that note on its own, and we're going to kind of bend it. And then go right back into that A chord. And then we're just going to go into a D right after. I'm not using the high E string for my D here. Okay, I'll play it slow. And now up to speed. Right? Then it's so that's just once on the A. Now that's on the 3rd and the 2nd string. So middle finger here on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and your ring finger, your 1st finger, I should say, on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And we're just going to play those 2 strings on their own, and we're going to shoot this whole thing 2 frets up and then 2 frets back down again. So it's not really as hard as it sounds, but you have to get it to sound smooth. I'll show you the other hand. And from there you can just go into an E. To make it sound, the rhythm sound right, you kind of hit the lower notes on the E and then hit up on the higher notes of the E chord. So you kind of go and then back into an A. So I'll play that one slow. And I'll play it right. After that, we go into the main verse of the song. He just sort of does the A. So you're just hammering away here on the 4th fret of the 4th string, off and on. To the D, back to the A, and then an E, and then an A. suppose for the E and the A, you're just sort of hitting the lower strings. The next part is a D, then an E, then an A. I fell in love with a model from Hell. That's the part where he sings over those chords. You can actually do a bit of that bent G note up to it before you play the D. And then the second time through, start on the D again. And then these are where the two other chords come in, the F sharp minor. It took some time for my hormones to tell. The F sharp minor just looks like a regular bar chord on the second fret, except you peel off your middle finger there, and that gives you the minor. You can do all the notes in this chord. It sounds good if you do all the notes. And then the B. Standard B chord. Some of you do your B chords like that. Some of you with more coordination than I have. So I'll sort of play that through once. Starting at before that whole section comes in.